Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Brogue. Today I'm going to record the weekend contest, weekend 352. You can see the seed number there. Let's go. I should check and make sure that that matches. Yep, that matches what it's supposed to. Good. So let's see what this weekend contest has in store for us. Went ahead and killed that kobold just so it wouldn't come after me later while I'm in the middle of fighting something else. Because, yes, it's just a kobold, but it's early game and I'm vulnerable. Squishy. You know. I'm using starting equipment only, so. I've picked up one object so far, a potion. I hope there's more than that on this level. Javelins. Good thing about javelins is then I don't have to worry about, especially with a pack of javelins that large, 16, don't have to worry about running out of darts. I can use darts freely whenever I think they would be helpful. Because I'm not going to run out of them. Ooh, a spear. Good. That is more immediately useful. In fact, I'm tempted to start using it right now. Its penalty is only negative 2.5. I'm going to go ahead. That could backfire if the spear were a negative runic. But there's such a huge advantage in having a spear instead of a dagger. That extra reach is pretty major, especially in the latest version 1.7.5, where it works even when there isn't a monster in between. Making the spear my favorite weapon type in this version, by the way. I think I've said that about every episode or two. But it's true. Mace. You know what? I've got a spear. I don't want the mace. But I won't drop it because I don't have inventory pressure yet. You never know. I might get detect magic real early or something. And it might turn out to be positively enchanted, in which case I still won't care about it. But you know. We can drop it when I decide I don't care about it. Oh. Okay, that wasn't ideal, but it worked. Plate armor. Well, I'll pick that up at some point, but I'm not in a hurry to get to that part of the level in order to get it, because it's not something I can use immediately. My strength is nowhere near in range for that. And unlike a weapon where with a small penalty you can still use it usefully. Wow, that was short-lived. I probably won't even upload that episode. I died on depth 3. Wow, what a bummer. You know what? Let me make up for it by recording again. We'll do the daily seed also. Why not? we'll just keep going, because that was so short. It was too short. We will do the daily seed. You can see me die again. 2 for the price of 1. So I now am once again dealing with only starting equipment. Banded mail. Banded mail is slightly more likely to be used than plate mail because it's possible to get your strength up to where you can use banded mail without enchanting it. And it's possible to do that before you find the armor you want to stick with for the rest of the game and get it protected and so on. I would say the probability of using any given type of armor is more or less inversely proportional to its weight. So scale mail is only barely less likely than leather to be usable. In fact, you can use scale mail at the beginning of the game, potentially. You start with enough strength for it. Of course, it's less likely to be runic than leather, but, you know, can't have everything. And it's perfectly possible to have a viable build without runic armor. Get out of that. Oh, stop. What, did it hit another one and kill it too, or what? Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Managed to survive that by using darts. I don't have javelins yet this game, unlike the previous. So I should probably watch my dart supply, although it's not critically low yet. I still have 8. Alright, let's go back over here and see what was in that area that I couldn't explore because of the bloat gas. Oh, a pit bloat. No vent. I don't see pools. Falling ground trap? Probably a falling ground trap, in which case I'm at full health, I can handle that. Unfortunately, it's at the opposite corner from the stairs, but what are you gonna do? Okay, and these stairs are clear, the door is clear over here too. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay. Options here. Well, the sword would significantly be an improvement over my dagger. The Ring of Regeneration is also tempting. I think I'm going to take the sword for now. I can identify it by using it. And then if I end up finding a better weapon, which is likely, I hope, then I can come back and get the regeneration or something. Good, jackals. They're easy to kill. That gives me 4 easy popcorn monsters for my sword. I need... Oh, did I only get 3? Only killed 3. So I need 17 more. $16 more now. Good, jackals. Let's go back here and hit that again. Okay, still need to kill 12 more monsters with that to ID it. Guardian Charm at +1 is almost useless. If you get really lucky, it can scare something off, but at +1, you only get it for like 1 turn. So, if it generates on the opposite side of you from the thing, which it often does, then yeah, not so helpful. Okay. Okay, let's grab that too. That way, I can come down here to test my potions in hopes of getting more value out of magic detection. Okay, I've got 1 duplicate. Let's hit that first. That's strength. That makes the sword better. That's a start. I'm going to have to identify more potions than that on this level, though. Is that a duplicate too? No, it's not. More's the pity. As much as I like having a lot of different potions to identify, in the early game I'd kind of rather have duplicates. Telepathy. Okay, that's useful. There are 2 different negative potions that telepathy significantly mitigates. Those being darkness and hallucination. It's better for darkness than it is for hallucination, granted. Okay, time to stop since I have hallucination. What we can do, because we have telepathy in addition to hallucination, we can try to stay away from monsters while we explore terrain and pick up objects. See, like that room down there we don't want to go into because there's monsters. Okay, this is going to be a problem. We're going to take the chance that this is not an acid mine. No, never mind. It went away. Okay. Go over here. Let me see if we can identify some of that area. Hungry, I can fix that. That's not a problem. Okay, now I've got something coming after me. That's clearly hunting me. Okay, that's a goblin. Oh, incendiary darts. That's useful. Okay, let's go down there and get that object, whatever it is. Oh, no, that's just past the downstairs, so I have to go there anyway to go down. The two areas I haven't gone into have monsters in them that I don't want to... Okay, that's a goblin. Monsters in them that I don't want to deal with. And, no objects, apparently. So I just don't have to go there. So we'll just go this way. Pick up whatever that is. Oh, it's just gold. Bummer. Wait, there was another object over here, wasn't there? That's a potion. Okay. Do I want anything else from this level? I think I'm ready to go down to the next level. My hallucination is almost done. Unfortunately, the telepathy timed out first, but only by a turn or so. So that's okay. Okay. I can stand here and identify a potion. Okay, confusion. A little annoying, but at least the toad got confused too, not just me. That's good. I would hate to have to fight a toad while I'm confused and it's not. Oh. Okay. That worked out not quite as bad as it could have been. Worrisomely, I haven't seen a good weapon yet. And this is depth 6. There must be a way through over here. You hit search, yes. This is depth 6, meaning I can start seeing vampire bats and ogres at any time. In fact, it's likely. I only need to kill one more enemy with that sword in order to know what its enchantment level is. Although, I think I already know. I think it's +0. But let's kill the toad and prove it. Yes, +0. I hate to say this, but I think the +0 sword is the best weapon I have seen up to depth 6. Levitation charm. That's useful, but it's not a build item. There's the upstairs. Okay, let's go back up to depth 5. Warhammer. I hate base type weapons, but a Warhammer is a heavy weapon. When you hit things with it, they tend to die. The other thing is I could go back up and trade for the axe or something and hope that it's, you know, positive and runic and stuff. But I think... Where did I see the Warhammer? Why don't I have the Warhammer? Levitation charm I left down here. Where did I see a Warhammer? Oh, it's down there. I haven't got to where I can get it yet. Okay. And I really have got to find a better place to identify potions. It is not safe. I'm going to try that ring on because I got to have something. Light. Well, that'd be useful if I make it to the late game. I'm going to drop some armor and pick up the Warhammer. Okay, here's a spot where I can identify potions. I was going to say, I can't identify potions on like grassy terrain that'll burn because the potion of incineration hasn't been identified yet. And that's a good way to die. Okay, I got magic detection, none too soon. Throw away the negative banded mail. What else is negative that I want to throw away? There's a scroll I can drop. That plate mail is going to take a long time to get my strength up to where I can use that without enchanting it. And I've expressed before my feelings on enchanting armor in this game. It's not that it's a bad idea, it's just that there's usually a better idea. Such as, for instance, that +0 Warhammer. I don't like mace-type weapons, but a Warhammer is heavy and does do heavy damage when it hits things. Let's quaff a couple of my positive potions. Pick up these scrolls. Okay. Do I want to go up and trade in the sword? I think I do. I suppose while I am at it. Yeah, I don't want to mess with those. I just don't. Okay. Oh, I have to go all the way up to depth 1 to trade in this sword. I think it'll be worth it. Because I can get a Ring of Regeneration. Wait. Is it 1 or is it 2? It's 2. I mislabeled it as 1, but it's actually 2. Okay. Okay, let's drop the splint mail. It's only a little heavier, only a little lighter than the plate mail, and it's +0, and frankly, +0 armor isn't going to be game-changing at this point. And I'm not going to enchant +0 armor right now. Yeah, there's nothing else really compelling there. So I'm going to have that ring of regeneration now. You know, unless I find like a +3 rating of regeneration somewhere on the ground and this one's +1 or something like that. The ring of regeneration is going to be something I'm not going to want to trade in. Let me go ahead and verify that there's nothing useful in there. Yeah, there's nothing useful in there. Remember that I'm using a dagger now and need to enchant. In fact, okay, enchant the Warhammer. Of course, by doing that, I guarantee I'll find a better weapon soon. But I won't live very long if I don't do that. See, now that's going to increase my damage by 525%. It's going to decrease my accuracy by 28%, which is scary. But if I find another strength or something, we can do something about that. And what's this? This is probably identification, which I don't need right now. So let's hold off on proccing it. Of course, that's a guess. It could just as well be something else. But right, don't need that. Okay, come back around up here. Hallucination, don't need that. Okay. Pick up that levitation charm. At +2, it will only give me 19 turns of levitation. But there are cases where that would be enough to save my life. Or take a significant shortcut. Yeah, the good thing about the Warhammer is when you hit things with it, they tend to die. The bad thing is other things get an extra turn to hit you. That makes this kind of situation very bad. Do I even need to go over there? Let's say no. Let's say I don't need to go over there. I can go around to some other direction, some other way. And yes, I did a little fooling around there. Went back up to trade in that sword. So I'm now out of food, but it should be okay. Let's test this. That's identify. Okay. Let's just do that. Ooh, okay. Actually, that's nice because that means I'll now get the full benefit of that. Do I want to try to cross here? I think I do. If it will let me. Not making a heck of a lot of progress. There we go. For that? Okay. Yeah, no, don't want to try to go through there, so that means I have to reverse that again. Oh boy. Well, it'll do knockback. I'm going to go ahead and take off the armor preemptively. I have regeneration at +3 now. So something like an acid mound isn't going to set me to be in trouble for the next, 1,000 turns or anything by reducing my health to nothing. It's only a temporary inconvenience instead of potentially game-wrecking. Provided I get my armor off in time that it doesn't hit it. Unlocked door. Enchanting. Gotta get that Warhammer enchanted up ASAP. The sooner I get its penalty down to 0, the better. Do I want to fight a jelly with a Warhammer? Only if I can get into a cul-de-sac. Otherwise, no. Let's use the dagger. So of course it runs away. Die, you. Wrong weapon. Where's the dagger? That's on you. Okay. This is not a good position to be fighting this jelly from, but I'll survive because of the regeneration. Which also lets me rest, heal in a reasonable amount of time. Let's rest, heal. Oh, that. Turrets. Not such a big deal. I need that. Okay, negative 2.5. That's a much more manageable penalty than the negative 7.5 that I had coming into this level. Starting to feel decent about this build. Mostly. It's still a Warhammer build, which is not one of my favorite builds. Oh. Alright, okay, it's a protected Warhammer now. Tried to race the fire and lost, but I have regeneration. I have the door keys. Oh yeah, down here. Why are those things not even coming to me? Are they really that blind? Maybe they are. Okay. Well, I don't really need another protect weapon scroll. We'll throw it downstairs for now. Oh, a cul-de-sac. Wonderful. Okay, how do I even get there? It's this way. Okay. Right. Ah. Runic scale mail. Let's call that my armor now. We don't need that leather armor anymore. And what's in here? A runic whip. Which I probably don't care about. Runic whips, in my view, are only good if the runic in question is one of the ones that gets synergy with the whip's core mechanic of creating distance. So, for example, a whip of force is useful. A whip of paralysis is pretty good. A whip of speed, maybe. Or possibly of slowing. But I think not as much that. Paralysis, speed, or force. A whip of force is not as good as a rapier of force, but it is nonetheless. Let's go ahead and wield that here. Oh, it's a whip of multiplicity. So yeah, I think the Warhammer is probably better for most purposes. I may keep the whip handy though, because there are certain tactical situations where you'd really like to be able to hit something from a distance. So I may just carry it for just those tactical situations. It's probably better use of inventory space than some of the consumables people carry around. Myself included. So yeah. Where do I fight the jelly? In the corridor. And then I'm switching to the whip so that the one behind me doesn't get free shots every time I hit the one in front of me. Yeah. I don't need the dagger. I don't need the dagger because the whip will serve that purpose, in addition to having its own tactical use. It's a lighter weight thing that I can more easily hit with if I get centipeded. Protect weapon. That's the one I threw down. Let's protect the whip. That's fine. And then actually, let's put the whip on a letter I can remember. W for whip. And it'll be nice to have for certain tactical situations. Anytime that I don't want to use the Warhammer, or that I specifically do want to hit something from a distance. Not wanting to use the Warhammer, a good example of that would be when I can't avoid being have to stand next to something and hit something else. That kind of situation, which does happen sometimes. I'm going to hit that strength right now because my Warhammer still has a penalty. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the strength. Yeah, here's a situation for the whip. If I had to wade in there and start hitting things with the Warhammer and letting other things get a free hit on me. You know what, though? Yeah, okay. There we go. Is that all that's on that level? There's a couple places there that look like there really could be a hidden room, like up here, for instance. Well, I don't know how much time I want to spend searching. Let's just go on. Spear. I like spears, but at this point, the Warhammer is so much heavier. I do want those javelins, though. Alright, come here, you spider. There we go. Okay, gonna have to identify something. How about this duplicate scroll? Scroll of negation. What do I want to drop? Can't quite eat yet, can I? That banded mail could potentially be runic. Although my +3 scale mail just revealed itself. It's reflection. When did that happen? Nice. Reflection. I think I'll keep that as my armor. I think I would rather have reflection than more AC, better AC, lower AC, because... Whoa. There we go. I think I would rather have reflection because things like pixies and Dar battle mages, even priestesses, can be an awful pain. And knowing that none of them can hit me very well, it just seems really useful. Although, does it consistently... 46%. That's a pretty substantial figure. I'm going to keep that. I'll go ahead and keep the banded mail. If I magic detect it positive, maybe I'll try it out. But... okay, I need... to identify something to clear up some inventory space. And the obvious choice is one of these scrolls. Sanctuary. Let's do another one. Protect armor. Good. My armor is now protected. I now don't have to fear acid. At all. And recharging would sometimes be really, really cool, but with the build that I have, it's kind of irrelevant. I don't really have staves. Okay, I suppose I should go explore this area, just in case there's, like, a scroll of enchantment over there, or food, or something. How many acid mounds is it going to send after me? I'm glad I've found my scrolls of protection. speaking of food, I can eat now. That frees up inventory space. I don't have to hit that strength right away. I can keep it in case of centipede attack. Although I may find that I quaff it because of inventory space. But my Warhammer doesn't have a penalty, so... So much for the toad. I worry about the ogre a little bit. I don't know if... I don't know if my Warhammer at +5 will quite kill an ogre in one hit. Although maybe it'll at least knock it back. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I can deal with ogres. I have to be a little bit careful around them. I don't want to get like surrounded by 3 ogres or anything, but let's take the whip out for this room. I have other options here. Yes. How many times have I hit that conjurer? When is he gonna die? There we go. Okay, switch to Warhammer for these puppies. That flail I have no interest in. Flails cannot be runic. And, yeah. Oh, pack up. Okay, the Wraith is now fleeing, but by the time I switch to the whip... Can I hit him? Yeah, it wasn't enough. Okay. That's alright. We'll whip those guys until there's only one of them left. And then we'll do that. My whip and Warhammer is actually a pretty good combination as a tag team. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, food. It's a mango. But hey, it's food. I don't actually need to eat it yet, so we're okay. Actually, I'm quite a good ways from needing to eat it yet. Okay. Whip for this, I think. How bad do I want to get into that area? I mean, there's another whole room over here. I could be passing up a scroll of enchantment or food. What are the odds? I am using the whip, right? Actually, switch back to the hammer. Okay. good at killing things when it hits them. Must give it that. As long as you don't let something else hit you ad interim. Okay, we got to identify a potion or two. Where's a good spot? This isn't a particularly great spot. Actually, let's go... No, that's, got terrain. Have I identified descent yet? I have, okay. I was going to say, I might ought to go to the level above if I haven't, because at this point I don't think I want to be dropped to the level below. But descent has already been identified. Okay, let's try the burgundy potion. Incineration. Well, that gets that out of the way, and so then... that means I don't have to worry about terrain when deciding where to identify things. So that's good. That means this is now a viable location to identify those tan potions. Darkness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit the potion of telepathy. It was either that or go ahead and hit the potion of life, but I only have one and I'd rather save it for an emergency. And telepathy is good enough. Is that a pit bloat? There we go. Not anymore, it's not. I'm using protective gear. There's actually a door through there that I didn't know about. Okay. We're good. We're not going to risk any further identifications right now. Come here, spider. Let me whap you upside the head with Mr. Hammer. Mr. Spark Turret. Going the other way. Actually, I think I will stay here by the door. What on earth was that I picked up? A dagger. Why am I throwing it there? I want to throw it right there next to me. What on earth was that? Oh, that got dissented. That was when I identified the potion of descent. Okay, now I have 2 potions of life. But now the darkness has faded enough that I don't care that much. Centaurs, let's get off this level before the centaurs find me, by preference. There's nothing further here that I care about. Let's go. My gear is protected, so I can hit the acid. I can kill that spider, but unless he comes out to play, I just don't care. But he did. He came out to play. Then I had to kill him. Hit the wraith, he runs away. And that's... Acid Mound chokes on vampire nausea, or vampire, not vampire, zombie nausea gas. Somewhere on the level. Zombies are rather annoying, but given my current build, I think that's all they'll be, probably. I don't think a zombie will kill me at this point. Potion of Confusion. Do I have anything I would drop in order to pick up a Potion of Confusion? Yes. Confusion is better than darkness. Bag's too full to pick up a Scroll of Enchanting. Can I eat the mango? Not yet. Soon. Let's just drop it. And then hit the Scroll of Enchanting I just picked up. I'm going to put it in the Warhammer, of course. Can't think of any reason to do otherwise. Hallucination, don't care. You really got to go all the way around there. I don't have, like... I have a +2 levitation charm. That'll get me over there. Would have been nice to save it for an emergency, but you know what? That saved me a lot of time. When can I eat that mango? Not yet. Let me hit the Potion of Strength. I have Potions of Life I can use if I really need to fix a centipede attack. Okay, Whip. This will take longer with the Whip, but I'll be more likely to survive it. In fact, my health is looking quite good here. Because I'm staying back out of the way. Okay, now the Warhammer. And those things. I still don't have a lot in the way of ranged attacks. How many darts have I got left? 3? Alright, let's identify one of these potions. I had inventory pressure anyway. I need to find a ranged attack for dealing with things that I don't want to poke in melee. Sooner rather than later, if possible. I can eat the mango now. Might as well quaff the strength as well. Do I have a scroll that I want to test? I have marked one negative scroll, haven't I? I think I have, but not both. And I'm not even sure about the one. I don't have an object that says so, but I may have dropped it. That may have been my leather armor. Okay, this is a good place to stand if I'm going to read a scroll that could be dangerous. It was remove curse. Something did disperse. That means I'm carrying something negative. It's certainly not the positive whip. Could be one of the rings or the banded mail. If I had a known scroll of remove curse, I'd be tempted to test some of those rings now, while I don't need the ring of light. Because in another few levels here, the ring of light's going to be useful, and I won't want to trade it out for a ring that isn't identified and therefore only acts as +1. There we go. Oh, if they do that, that's very annoying. There we go. That's better. Why was I worried about food again? I'm now carrying 2 food rations, and I just ate a mango a few turns ago. Does auto whatever know how to get there? Looks like it does. Oh my. How did I kill that? Yes, I don't care about the things that I see clear on the other side of the level. I wish I could set a minimum radius for that. Lavender potion that I would like to pick up. Oh, I've got 18 javelins. I'm going to drop the 3+0 darts. And keep the javelins as my replacement for them. That's good. 18 should be enough for the foreseeable future. I forgot I had those. I was looking for staves in my inventory and seeing a disturbing lack of staves, but... Oh, this could be dangerous. The good news is the Warhammer will kill those things when it hits them. Okay, I need to drop something or identify something. Let's identify something. What do I want to identify? I don't care about the armor that much. I'll probably drop it. Let's identify a ring. Let's go ahead and throw the armor down. I don't care about it. I have the armor I want. Okay, centaurs. Let's switch to the whip, actually. Is there only the one centaur? Fine. No, I see where the other one is. It went back the other way. Well, that's fine. As long as it's not fighting me, and by fighting I mean shooting at, as long as it's not shooting at me, do I really care? I think I saw an ogre shaman. It was a little bit worrisome. Troll. I can probably handle the troll. Because, yeah. I'm hitting pretty hard with the hammer. Like I said, it's not my favorite class of weapon, but it is a heavy weapon. It does actually injure things when it hits them. It does real damage. So. Switch back to the hammer here. I think I want to stand here and hit search. Nothing. Over here, maybe? Over here, perhaps. Well, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. How do I get around to there? Maybe around to the east, maybe? Oh. Here, of course. Rapier, it's far too late for me to be interested in that. I'm committed to the hammer. Potions. I've got one marked negative. Which I should go ahead and throw in order to get it identified. What was that? Scroll of magic mapping. Not one of the more important scrolls. Okay, let's throw the yellow potion here. That was creeping death. I think we'll just go on down to the next level. Moth potion. Okay, paralysis, levitation, or invisibility. Boom. Paralysis. That makes this either levitation or invisibility. It's levitation, and all potions are now identified. While I am levitating, let's go over here where the lava is. Okay. That was good timing. I just came over there because of the lava. But that was good timing. Darkness. If I need to drop something for inventory reasons, the Potion of Darkness is a good candidate for it. Hit the Warhammer again. It's now +8. And hits things pretty hard. Let's switch to the Clairvoyance while we're at it, while I'm thinking about it. That's a useful property. +2 protection charm. Probably going to regret the inventory space that takes up, but we'll see. Spear. I think it's a little late in the game for me to be excited about a spear. Magic mapping. Okay. We'll throw a couple of those down. That's a dart turret. Those are very annoying. Need to withdraw if I can. If one of those things grapples me again and lets the enderworm hit me and stuff, my +3 regeneration might not be enough. There we go. Okay. Plate armor, don't care. Revenant. How do I kill that? Or get away from it? I've got a potion of descent. That'll make it next level's problem. Let's start with that. And then explore the next level with the fact that there's a revenant down there in mind. Okay, it's going to be near this downstairs. When I go down, it's going to be there. What am I going to do with the Revenant? I've got a potion of confusion. So if there happens to be lava around or whatever, I can get rid of it that way. Oh, you know what? I've got 2 scrolls of negation. Worst comes to worst, I negate it. And then whack it to death with the hammer. That'll work. Dart turret where? Oh, back there. Got lucky not hitting it before. I'm hungry. Eat some food. There's the Revenant. Let's just negate it. Why mess around? Had the ability to do that. I can try to save that scroll of negation for future use, but what am I going to more need to negate than a Revenant with my current build? Oh. If I have a scroll of remove curse, let's try the Jasper ring on. Oh, it's already decursed anyway. What am I thinking? There we go. Could have got out the whip to deal with that sucker. What on earth is that Jasper ring doing? It's not a ring of stealth because that would have automatically identified when equipped. If it's transference, well, of course, only if it's positive, not if it's negative. My gear is protected against acid. Okay. There's a war pike. I would have gone with the war pike instead of the war hammer if I'd seen it way back when I was needing to enchant my first item. But now that war hammer is +8. So the odds of the Warpike being able to compete with a +8 Warhammer are nil. And, you know, I could always hope for an altar of commutation, but... Oh! Unless I'm dead, in which case an altar of commutation is moot. Well, that daily seed went better than the weekend contest. I got to depth 16 to get killed by a wraith. I'll see you next time. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.